And so the first rumor is I'm casted in Coming to America 2. The second rumor is me and Starbucks got a deal going on. Bam. It's out there in the ethos. When y'all don't see it happen, you ain't gonna worry about it because it's a rumor. But if you see it happen, you'll be like, oh, that bitch was on to something. Oh. See it, say it, speak it, and make it come true. Hey Red Fox. Hey Nikki Nicole. You watch Armand Wiggins? I have no idea who Armand Wiggins is. I really hope they pay you. My brother's a YouTuber with almost 24 subscribers, and I know they should have been paid by now. They have been. I don't know, like for real. This and here's the deal. I'm gonna be really 100% authentic. This has never happened to me. My YouTube has been monetized since 2011, since Velvet Circus. Since 2011, it's 2019, you guys. I've never had this happen. So it hurts my feelings, and it's a little scary because it's like, what the, I already know I'm being targeted in other ways, but y'all too. And way on a secret rumor is I got engaged to the love of my life, and we ran away on a secret vacation to Vegas to escape the thunderstorm. And we got a place together, and we're making a baby. All of this happened today at 11 o'clock. It's 2 p.m. One that enjoys not being clean. I don't. And I definitely am not one of those people either. So, on days where I'm not able to do that, just so y'all know, I'm letting y'all in on my life. Just so y'all know and are, know what's going on with me. On days I'm not able to do that, those are like the days where I'm down in the dumps. Those are the days where I tend to move slower. I'm sad, I'm angry, whatever. I ended up in this situation. I do not have a gym membership to shower. A motherfucker gave me a gym membership in Orlando and I'm in Miami. Shut up. You must know him. Because that's what some of y'all do. Y'all come in on my social media. Y'all watch me. Y'all are total strangers. And then some of y'all get together and make these plans and these plots offline. And then y'all come in on my social media acting like y'all a fan. Just so y'all can get y'all little 13 seconds of attention that y'all want from me. And then y'all can come in my comments anonymously and come in with, oh, we know something about her situation. But it's like, you don't know shit. You don't know anything. This has been going on for 2 years. I'm hip to y'all game. I like, and it's another reason why I'm doing this the way that I'm doing this. Because in the end, the truth always reveals itself and it doesn't need a representative and it outlasts anything that's fabricated and made up. So now that I'm really documenting and recording everything, it's going to go away eventually. Whatever. This part is going to stay in the podcast, just so you know, full transparency, guys. Okay. What's happening though, because that's my situation, you guys, back in the past, I would just do it. I wasn't talking about it. I was, just doing it. I'm talking about the washing up part, just so we're clear. I would just do it. I'm an adult. I've been taking care of myself since I was 17 years old. I've never ever had to explain to somebody how that works or check in with somebody and tell them, hey, I washed myself today. Like, what the fuck? I'm not a kid. I'm not retarded. I don't have any problems. And because the lie that was being spread initially was that I had mental problems and psychological problems, that's what they were trying to promote. My family was involved in that. That's what they were trying to promote. Oh, she's crazy. She went insane. She's not bathing. Because they was trying to 5150 me. They was trying to, oh, she's unclean. She's this, she's that. But little did they know. But no, okay, that's a lie. They did know. But this is how insidious that and lie. This is how liars work. Okay. So anyway, I was doing it anyway. I'm an adult and I'm grown. I never, ever, ever have been in a situation in my life where I had to let people know, hey, I washed myself today. Like I don't have a boss. I don't have any caretakers. I'm a grown up. I just do what I do. I move how I move and I do it. And so what was happening was I was doing that. I've been doing it. It's what I do because it's what I have to do because I don't have nowhere to live. When I had hotels, of course, I was showering and bathing in those hotels. That's what they're for. When I was staying with folks, of course, because I had access. But when I don't have anywhere to stay, when I don't have anywhere to lay my head, I don't have access. And so I have to do what I do. Now, This is what was happening. I would go to places like a McDonald's or a Burger King. I stopped going because of what happened to me, and I'll share that with you guys. I was going to places like that, public places where people don't care. And I go in a handicap stall or whatever, and I take care of myself. I freshen up, shave. I shaved today too. Look, YouTube can see it because I'm live. Y'all can't see it on the podcast, but they can see it. I shaved today. I shave. I wash up. I wash my face. I take care of myself the best I can with what I have. And what was happening was, the people who were following me, people who were stalking me online, and the people who were spreading the lies, they knew because they was following me and they was going to my locations. And what they was trying to do was embarrass me because I wasn't putting that online. I was always online. I was going live. I was doing stuff, but that wasn't something that I was making public. That wasn't something I was sharing with y'all. And so because I wasn't making it public, they assumed that, oh, okay, so we know what, that she, this is what she's doing. Let's try to catch her in the act. Let's try to embarrass her. Let's try to, all that stuff. And that's what happened. But let me tell y'all something. The minute I posted that video, which is still up on my YouTube page, and it's my trailer. The minute I made that trailer about, hey guys, I'm homeless and this is my journey, all of that stuff started to slow down. The minute I really started owning it, which I wish I would have did it a lot sooner, honestly. But the minute I started owning it and just really sharing with y'all what's going on, all that shit stopped. Now I'm really the one they really trying to run with. She's a scammer. When it's like, no, I don't really be asking y'all for nothing. I keep making my videos, which is why this is another reason why I'm hurt YouTube ain't paid me. I was always getting YouTube money. That never was a thing that wasn't happening. Ever. Let me repeat, ever. So in the beginning, when I wasn't asking for nothing, the story was she's out here and she's doing this and we're concerned about her and she won't accept help. She's so proud. She won't accept help, right? I started accepting help. People start getting mad. Oh, she's living off of her donors. She's living off of her sponsors. Then that shit dried up. Truth. It wasn't coming at all. I still was getting my YouTube money though. And, just like the people that shut down my benefits, and I know that they did because I was getting threatened by that for the longest time. Yeah, you enjoying them stamps. This is how I know it's people that know me that just don't like me and don't fuck with me. Okay? You enjoying that food. Yeah, wait till that shit gone. We gonna report you because you selling them. I'm not selling them. I'm eating because I'm supposed to eat. Yeah, we gonna report you. Just like this person, Lucky 3. I'm putting this in the podcast. I'm live on YouTube, you guys, and I'm reading the YouTube chats. There's a person named Lucky 3. This is their comment. You've been doing this shit on repeat, and you use the same excuses constantly, same stories. Fifth hates you. You do scam. Number one, Fifth don't hate me. Number two, you might have been one of his ex-lovers for all I know, and you don't want me to be who I am. I can't control that. I can't control you. I don't know you, but what I do know and what I can say, we are in Miami. I am in Miami in a cafe on my laptop at 1 p.m. in the afternoon, and you are on my YouTube watching me trying to tell me about me. So who's the disturbed person? Bitch, you are. Fifth hates you. I ain't did nothing to Fifth. He don't. First of all, I know he don't. First of all, that's number one. I know it. And I know what's the real motivation behind the people that come in my content, come on my comments and come in my content to make these statements. I know who they really are. They really like our friends and shit of Ja Rule and other motherfuckers. Let's just keep it all the way 100. I look, I'm sick of the stupid shit. A lot of them are, friends related to Ja Rule. They Jay-Z people, they other people. Like, so a lot of this shit is some old New York shit going on. And then there's some of these people, like I said, are past people that had something going on with them where they're in a fucked up position with him themselves. They not in a good place with him. And they mad about it. Because he ain't gonna never be cool with them the way he used to be. So they take my situation with him and they try to exploit it. That's who some of these people that come in my content and on my comments are, just so y'all are aware around the fam. Look at this. You're a nobody. No, you're a nobody. That's why you're on an account with no photo coming on my stuff, trying to hate on what's going on, where we've been live for an hour and 4 minutes there's 60 people watching, and there's going to be more people that's going to watch. This video is going to stay up on YouTube. I'm not taking it down. And it's going to be a podcast that's syndicated on 6 platforms, including iTunes. I create my opportunities, baby. Don't be mad at me. And I'm working. I'm editing. I'm making music. I'm making content. I'm creating. What are you doing besides coming in here being critical and spreading hate? What you doing? Nothing. Get out of my life. Anyway, AARONA fam. So I say that to say, that's been going on for the longest time. And behind the scenes, that's what's been happening. Now today, because I only had 1 hour of sleep the day before, and I was trying to put out 3 podcasts, and I made jingles, and I got played bogusly yesterday by the Miami Beach trolley system. What they do is, because I don't have a phone and I'm vulnerable and I don't have no signal, I can't, usually when I have a phone, especially because I have had a phone that had service, you know what I'm saying, I would, post and update what I'm doing. So I wasn't having these issues with the trolleys not going their regular, because if they went the wrong way, I would just tweet about it or post about it because I got my phone in my hand. Because I don't have a phone, because the police took it, and the police informants, their plants, all that shit. I mean, I'm in love with someone who's an ex-felon. Duh. Clearly, he's not going to have the best relationship with NYPD. That's why NYPD put a hit out on him. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about NYPD putting a hit out on 50 Cent. Did we forget? Officer Eduardo, whatever the fuck his last name was. And then he tried to sue them, and then the state of New York didn't really do anything about it. Yeah. So some of these people, AARONA fam, just so y'all are in the know, because I'm all about spreading the truth and the positivity. Just so y'all know, some of these people who show up in my live, they're actually police officers, trying to hide behind these fake accounts because they hate their lives, and they run criminal lives. They run double lives. They wear a badge, but they're really crooks. And some of the people that follow me are those people trying to exploit my little situation for their benefit and, to further their gains. But yeah, the NYPD specifically, one commander, was giving directives to shoot 50 Cent on sight. So notice in posts where I tag him, how police be showing up. You could go screen and stream all my little old videos. Peep that relationship. They'll show up to my locations. And then they'll always try to put some lie together about what I'm doing. But it'd be bullshit. Yeah. So there you go. Now, that's some updates. Further updates about what's going on. So today I woke up at 10. I didn't really get an opportunity to get the rest that I wanted. Oh, I got an opportunity to get the rest, which I'm grateful for that. But I didn't get an opportunity to get started the way I wanted. I misspoke. I didn't get the opportunity to create the podcast and do this. So I decided to do it all at the same time. And I got, freshened up, hand washed, my leggings and all of that stuff, washed up, washed my face, wet the hair, cleaned up everything, brushed my teeth, shaved. I bought deodorant from Target yesterday. I'm a little disappointed though, because I have gain left over, but I have a small amount of gain. I thought I had more than what I have. And I still have money on my laundry card for a full wash and dry. Like I have enough on my laundry. That's already money I've already invested, right, on its card, to wash and dry my clothes. And so it's like, well, the clothes that I have right now that are unclean, I can totally just take those and wash them and dry them because I have enough. And I bought dryer sheets from Publix like a week ago, and I have some gain left over, not a whole lot. And so I'm a little upset with myself, y'all, because I was like, damn, I was at Target yesterday. That's when I was trying to do topic of the day last night, and the motherfuckers wasting my time. That's what was happening. I was trying to sincerely, engage with the people and get, some sound bites and stuff for the podcast. But the people that called in was just on utter bullshit. So I ended it. I bought my deodorant, and I also looked into iPhones. I'll tell you about that in a second. I got my deodorant, and I could have got some detergent right there because the travel. I bought the travel size because give us this day our daily bread. I have enough stuff that I'm lugging around. I don't want no more big nothing. So I just get what I need. The deodorant that I was using, the one that I had when I was getting cleaned up yesterday at the park, because they had like a bathroom and a whole thing at the public park. I was getting cleaned up, and I was putting my deodorant on, and I noticed that okay, it's got one more use and this shit is gone, right? So I knew I was gonna be in need of deodorant. Ask you shall receive. Received a donation, cool. I went and got deodorant, and so I got the travel size. So a stick that's like this big, it'll handle all my needs for now. That's great. But there was detergent right there too. They had the travel size. I should have just grabbed it. The shit's like $1 to $2 from Target, and I didn't. And then today, when I was like, washing up and doing my thing, I noticed. I was like, damn, I could go back to the laundromat real quick, because I don't have that much. I just have, like 3 or 4 outfits or whatever, that I've worn that need to be clean. And it's like, shoot, since I have this amount on my cart, instead of letting the laundry pile up where I'll need to do more than one load, why not just get the laundry done, and now all my clothes are clean, and I don't have to worry about my luggage like smelling and feeling away. Sometimes it wasn't my fault. Like I got caught in rain and my shit got wet, and then it had the mold wet smell. That was back before I started rainproofing my stuff. Because it happened, you live, you learn. Because that happened, I started rainproofing my shit. So now when it rains and it gets wet, and if my look, and I don't have to worry about that no more. You got kicked out of the library before. First of all, I got kicked out of the library on some bullshit. They was trying to kick me out anyway. They was with stuff, and they couldn't come up with nothing. And because I'm getting smarter and faster and quicker of trying to keep people like you from calling my locations and creating some bullshit that'll get their security guards and the people that they paying under the table, because it's all dirty money. Fuck Trump. So, and I have my reasons for saying that, and they're directly related to 50 Cent as well. They do that. That I wasn't. First of all, I wasn't smelling no worse than the nigga that was sitting next to me with the green hair and the dandruff. Let me keep it all the way 1,000. At all. At all. But he was the one that was paid to come in there to harass me, because his partner was trying to harass me when I was outside making my pancake puppy jingle. I was outside sitting on the steps recording, making the pancake, and he came up there and was like, hey, and was trying to talk to me while I was recording. And I just kept ignoring him. And then he said something, and I was like, hey, like, leave me alone. And he got, excuse me, I thought you were my cousin. Bitch, I don't look anything like you at all. You don't even look like you favor nobody black. I thought you were my cousin from New Jersey. It's even the fact that you said New Jersey lets me know that you're a fucking plant. What the fuck you doing down here in Miami at the exact library that I'm at right now? And you're dead set on harassing me. Out of all the people there are to harass, and out of all the things there are to do. Right. And then I go into the library once I'm done making my jingle, and I start, charging my laptop, and I'm quiet. The whole time I wasn't even talking. I was just sitting there like this, staring at my screen, earphones on, minding my business. The place that I was sitting, which was up against the wall, off into Never Never Land. When I came back in from being outside, somebody was sitting there and they was charging their phone. And somebody's phone was charging right there, and they left their bags and stuff behind. So I'm to assume that it's occupied. It wasn't a person there, but their things were there, right? Okay, great. So, I go to another place where I can charge my laptop, which was at the computers. And I'm sitting there and I'm doing whatever. Then the library assigns the exact computer I'm sitting at to the dude who ends up being the guy harassing me, who ends up being the same guy to go to them and complain to them about me. They assign him to the computer I'm sitting at. So I'm like, I'm not even using the computer. It's not a big deal, whatever. They thought I was going to create a scene because they obviously did it to fuck with me. But they thought I was going, why would you do that? And da, 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 da. Yeah, but I'm aware that I'm not a white woman in this country, so I don't have the legal right to voice my opinion in public without it being repercussions. White women can do that. Black women can't. So I went to the next computer and I just kept doing my thing. And then he kept trying to engage me in pointless ass conversation. Where you from? Bitch, do I look like I want to talk about where I'm from? The fuck? Shut up. First of all, we in the library. Why are you talking to me? Second of all, where am I from? You clearly see me engaged and captured in what I'm doing. You see me. So you just want to be annoying. And I just wouldn't give it to him. I wouldn't give him the time of day. So he gets up and I think that, and he was doing all of this and he was mouthy as fuck and all of that. And I knew that it was about me. I just kept working. So then when she came, can I talk to you outside? I was like, and I just kept tweeting about it on Twitter. And I knew that they was reading my tweets, so I did it more. So then when, they went back and I saw them checking their phone, so I knew they was reading my tweets. That's when that other librarian who magically shows up at the library, he wasn't one of the librarians in the library when I got there, but all of a sudden some, white dude is there with a library shirt on who wasn't there the whole time. And now he's the guy giving her pointers on what to say. And I started tweeting about him in real time. So now it's like, what y'all gonna say? And the only thing that they could, and I never got kicked out neither. It's on the video is here on YouTube. I'm transparent. I'm showing everything. Fuck living in fear. Fuck, victimization. No, I'm not with it. So I showed it all. And they didn't have anything. They couldn't say anything. So they was just like, let's embarrass her. That'll be, you get kicked out for smelling. Y'all weren't there. So, I mean, they could say anything. And like I said, I admitted it on the podcast. I was like, I'm gonna be honest. My shoes was a little bogus. The beach shoes I had on. Because they beach shoes. And, they're fabric. They're not like shoes that get wet. Like they're shoes that's meant to absorb water. Because they're meant to be in water. You wear them at the beach. They're meant to have water. But, I was wearing them and I had my socks on. And I got caught up in hella rainstorms. So they smelt away. My shoes. Wasn't nothing I could really do about it. I got to wear shoes. Because the more and more I've been walking on them and I've been trying to focus on this phone. I've been trying to focus on this phone first. Because getting my phone creates more income for me. That's the bottom line. That's what this is all about. Money. Having a phone gives me that. That's why I'm so focused on it. Right? And I've been putting all my little intention in that. Once I get the phone, I can do all this other stuff. The extra money, I get me some shoes. It's nothing. I've been buying my shoes. Ain't nobody bought me no shoes this far. Right? So, but the beach shoes are tearing up more and more and more. So I switched them out and I had to throw on the little sandals. So I'm wearing sandals and socks right now, again. And that's what's going on. My feet feel better and everything is cool. In fact, hold up, let me back up a little bit. Swelling and all that went down. Also, because I had a time to get sleep, I wasn't on my feet walking around and all of that. So that's what happened with that. So those are the updates of what's going on with me right now. Today, it's about this phone still. Like every day, I'm like Pinky in the brain right now. Every day, Pinky in the brain wake up trying to take over the world. Every day, he's obsessed with it. Every day. And you gotta be. When you got goals, you gotta stay with it every day, regardless of the outcome, regardless of whatever. You focus on it every day until you make it happen.